Have you ever noticed how being away from someone you care about can sometimes make you want them even more? It's that classic saying, absence makes the heart grow fonder. But why is that? Is it just a romantic cliché, or is there some real psychology behind it? Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating reasons why distance creates desire. Let's start with a little something called psychological reaction. This is a fancy term for a very human trait. We want what we can't have. When distance, whether it's physical or emotional, puts a barrier between you and someone else, your freedom to be with them feels threatened. Your brain's natural reaction is to push back against that limitation. Suddenly, the person becomes more valuable, more desirable, simply because they are less accessible. It's like when a sign says, "Don't touch." What's the first thing you want to do? Touch it. The same principle applies to relationships. The obstacle of distance makes the goal of being together feel more urgent and important. Another powerful factor is idealization. When you're not seeing someone every single day, you don't have to deal with the little annoyances, the socks left on the floor, the chewing with their mouth open, the morning grumpiness. Instead, your memory gets to play a highlight reel. You remember the good times, the laughter, the deep conversations, the perfect moments. Your mind starts to fill in the gaps with idealized versions of them. You focus on their best qualities and conveniently forget the minor flaws. This isn't about being delusional. It's just how our minds work to maintain a positive connection. We build them up in our heads, creating a romanticized image that is incredibly alluring. This mental construction makes us yearn for the person we've perfected in our imagination. Then there's the element of mystery and anticipation. When you're apart, you don't know every little detail of their day. What are they doing right now? Who are they with? This creates a sense of curiosity and intrigue. It keeps the relationship from becoming too predictable or mundane. The anticipation of the next phone call, the next video chat, or especially the next time you'll see each other in person, builds up a huge amount of excitement. It's like waiting for a great movie to be released. The trailers, the teasers, the countdown, it all contributes to the hype. The waiting period intensifies the emotional payoff when you finally do reconnect. That reunion feels so much sweeter because of the buildup. Let's also talk about the scarcity principle. In economics, rare things are seen as more valuable. The same applies to our time with loved ones. In a long-distance relationship, the moments you spend together are limited and precious. You can't just casually hang out whenever you want. This scarcity makes every shared experience feel more significant. You're more likely to be present, to cherish the time, and to make the most of it. That weekend visit becomes an epic adventure. That one dinner date feels like a once-in-a-lifetime event. This heightened value placed on your shared time naturally increases your desire for more of it. Furthermore, distance gives you something crucial for any healthy relationship: space for personal growth. When you're not constantly with your partner, you have more time to focus on your own life, your hobbies, your career, and your friendships. This independence is incredibly attractive. It shows that you are a whole person on your own, not just half of a couple. When you and your partner are both growing and evolving as individuals, you bring more to the relationship when you come back together. You have new stories to share, new perspectives to offer. This personal development not only makes you more interesting to your partner, but also boosts your own self-esteem, which is a key ingredient in desire. A confident, independent person is inherently more desirable. There's also the effort factor. Maintaining a connection across a distance takes work. It requires intentional communication, planning, and commitment. When you see that someone is willing to put in that effort for you, it sends a powerful message about how much you value each other. This mutual investment deepens the emotional bond and reinforces the desire to be together. It's a constant reaffirmation of the relationship's importance. The very act of overcoming the challenges of distance proves the strength of your connection, making it something you want to fight for and hold on to. Let's consider the role of dopamine, the brain's feel-good chemical. The anticipation of a reward triggers a dopamine release. In a long-distance scenario, the reward is seeing your partner again. The entire period of separation is filled with this anticipation, keeping your dopamine levels humming. The thought of that future reunion is enough to create a feeling of longing and desire. And when you finally do see them, the dopamine rush is immense, reinforcing the idea that this person is the source of incredible happiness. Your brain essentially learns to associate them with this powerful, pleasurable feeling, which fuels your desire to experience it again and again. Of course, it's important to acknowledge that this isn't always the case. For some relationships, distance can be the final straw. Out of sight, out of mind can be just as true. It really depends on the foundation of the relationship. If the bond is already strong, with good communication, trust, and a shared vision for the future, distance can act like a pressure cooker, intensifying all the good feelings and making the connection even stronger. But if the foundation is weak, distance will simply expose the cracks and the relationship might crumble. So what's the takeaway here? Distance isn't just a passive void, it's an active psychological space. It triggers our desire for what's out of reach, allows us to idealize our partners, builds exciting anticipation, and forces us to value our time together. It gives us room to grow as individuals, making us more attractive to each other. The effort required to bridge the gap strengthens our commitment, and the neurochemical rewards of reunion keep us coming back for more. Distance creates desire by transforming the relationship from something routine into something precious and worth fighting for. It tests the connection, and for those that pass the test, the reward is a deeper, more passionate bond. It proves that what you have is real and can withstand challenges. So, if you're in a long-distance situation right now, take heart. The longing you feel isn't just a sign of missing someone. It's a powerful force that can actually be strengthening your relationship in ways you might not even realize. It's a beautiful paradox, isn't it? The very thing that keeps you apart can also be the thing that brings you closer in heart and mind. What are your thoughts? Have you ever experienced this yourself? Let me know down in the comments. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into the psychology of our daily lives. See you in the next one.